And for just a moment, maybe Princess Leia and her brother Luke, which is kind of gross and weird. But they didn't know they were siblings, so it's not their fault. Princess Leia and her brother Luke, which is kind of gross and
live.
But they didn't know they were siblings.
We're live.
So
We're live.
It's not their fault.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special.
Cool, and we're live. Yay.
But they didn't know
We
they were
are.
siblings,
We're
so
live.
We're live.
It's not their fault.
We're live for a Valentine's Day
So we got a
special.
cool, and we're live. Yay.
But they didn't know
We
they were
are.
siblings,
We're
so
live.
We're live.
It's not their fault.
We're live for a Valentine's
So we
Day
got a cool,
special.
and we're live. Yay.
But they didn't know
We
they were
are. We're
siblings,
live.
so
We're live.
It's not their fault.
We're live for a Valentine's
So we
Day
got a cool,
special.
and we're live. Yay.
They didn't know
We
they were
are. We're
siblings,
live.
so
We're live.
It's not their fault.
We're live for a Valentine's
So we
Day
got a cool,
special.
and we're live. Yay.
We are. We're live.
We're live.
We're live for a Valentine's Day
So we got a cool,
special.
and we're live. Yay.
We are. We're live.
We're live.
We're live for a Valentine's Day
So we got a cool,
special.
and we're live. Yay.
We are. We're live.
We're live.
We're live for a Valentine's Day
So we got a cool,
special.
and we're live. Yay.
We are. We're live.
We're live.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special. We are. We're live.
We're live.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special. We are. We're live.
We're live.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special. We are. We're live.
We're live.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special.
The Mandalorian and Grogu.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special.
The Mandalorian and Grogu. And he takes care of him.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special.
The Mandalorian and Grogu. And he takes care of him.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special.
The Mandalorian and he takes care of him.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special.
The Mandalorian and he takes care of him.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special.
The Mandalorian and he takes care of him.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special.
The Mandalorian and he takes care of him.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special.
The Mandalorian and he takes care of him.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special.
The Mandalorian and he takes care of him.
We're live for a Valentine's Day special.
This is something I got on Amazon, yes.
Was our original mixer something that you had gotten on Amazon?
Our original one was not from Amazon. It was actually from Sam Ash.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I did not realize that. I don't really know much about any of the stuff that goes on like behind the scenes of the show. I kind of show up on Fridays normally, and I'm like, hey, I'm here.
She's all, wee.
Wee! I don't know what
Wee.
that is. I'm gonna have to watch TikTok. I haven't watched TikTok in a while to know what you're referencing.
Wee, wee.
Wee! Wee!
What I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to make
I
sure
want
I'm
to know
not
what
like
you're
clipping or
referencing.
anything. So if you hear us clipping, if we're talking really loud and you hear
What I
us
haven't
clip, let us
done
know.
yet
is,
or if it doesn't, if it
I'm
sounds
trying to make sure
I
I'm
want to know
not
what
like
you're
clipping or
referencing.
anything.
I don't know
So
what
if
you're
you hear us
referencing.
clipping, if we're talking really loud and you hear
What I
us
haven't
clip, let us
done
know.
yet
is,
or if it doesn't, if it
I'm
sounds
trying to make
I
sure
want
I'm
to
not
know
like
what you're
clipping or
referencing.
anything.
I don't know
So
what
if you
you're
hear us
referencing.
clipping, if we're talking really loud and you hear
What I
us
haven't
clip, let us
done
know.
yet
is,
or if it doesn't, if it
I'm
sounds
trying to make
I
sure
want
I'm
to know
not
what
like
you're
clipping or
referencing.
anything.
I don't know
So if
what
you
you're
hear us
referencing.
clipping, if we're talking really loud and you hear
What I
us
haven't
clip, let us
done
know.
yet
is,
or if it doesn't, if it
I'm
sounds
trying to make
I
sure
want
I'm
to know
not
what
like
you're
clipping or
referencing.
anything.
I don't know
So if you hear us clipping, if we're talking really loud and you hear
What I
us
haven't
clip, let us
done
know.
yet is, or if it doesn't, if it
I'm
sounds
trying to make
I
sure
want
I'm
to
not
know what
like
you're
clipping or
referencing.
anything.
I don't know.
So if you hear us clipping, if we're talking really loud and you hear
What I
us
haven't
clip, let us
done
know.
yet is, or if it doesn't, if it
I'm
sounds
trying to
overmodulated,
make sure
I want to
I'm
know
not
what
like
you're
clipping or
referencing.
anything.
I don't
So if you hear us clipping, if we're talking really loud and you hear
What I
us
haven't
clip, let us
done
know.
yet is, or if it doesn't, if it
I'm trying to
sounds
make sure
overmodulated,
I'm not like clipping or anything.
I don't
So if you hear us clipping, if we're talking really loud and you hear
What I
us
haven't
clip, let
done
us know.
yet is, or if it doesn't, if it
I'm trying
sounds
to make sure
overmodulated,
I'm not like clipping or anything.
I don't
So if you hear us clipping, if we're talking really loud and you hear
What I
us
haven't
clip, let
done
us know.
yet is, or if it doesn't, if it
I'm trying
sounds
to make
overmodulated,
sure I'm not like clipping or anything.
I don't
So if you hear us clipping, if we're talking really loud and you
What
hear
I
us
haven't
clip, let
done
us know.
yet is, or if it doesn't, if it
I'm trying to
sounds
make sure I'm not
overmodulated,
like clipping or anything.
I don't
So if you hear us clipping, if we're talking really
labs. What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. Did you hear the thing is we're talking really loud? What I haven't done yet is I'm kind of on it. you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is, I'm trying to see if you're cooking, if we're talking really loud, what I haven't done yet is,
Maybe because it's cold on the lines, maybe, or something?
No, I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why it keeps dropping.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
No, I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why.
Yeah.
To get you off the phone. It keeps dropping.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
No, I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why.
Yeah.
To get you off the phone. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
No, I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
No, I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
No, I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
No, I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
No, I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
No, I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
No, I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're back on.
The person I was on with yesterday said it was the amplifier.
I think we need to call Spectrum and figure out why. To get you off. No, we're
person I was on yesterday said it was the empty document. The person I was on yesterday said it was the empty document. The person I was on yesterday said it was the empty document. The person I was on yesterday said it was the empty document. The person I was on yesterday said it was the empty document. The person I was on yesterday said it was the empty document. The person I was on yesterday said it was the empty document. The person I was on yesterday said it was the empty document. The person I was on yesterday said it was the empty document. The person I was on yesterday said it was the empty document.
Fix that, because that was horrible.
Yeah. So hopefully this did something. I don't know, I can't hear anything anymore.
Because you broke your eardrums?
Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Okay. Test, 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 test.
Test 1 2.
Okay. Test, 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 test.
Test 1 2.
Okay, I can hear you. You do not sound like that. Say something.
I'm saying something right now. Let me see what's on this playback thing, maybe. Right now. Let me see what's on this playback thing, maybe. Right now.
So I can hear you really, really well. I'm wondering if maybe just because I was playing with the dog and my microphone was turned. Yeah, that made a difference.
Okay, how is this sounding now? Is it sounding good with this test? Okay, how is this sounding now? Is it sounding good with this test?
Yes, I think it sounds very good now with this test. I don't know what you did, but it sounds good.
But if I go through and let's apply that.
And do what? What are you going to do, Vince?
Yes. Okay. Do not attempt to adjust your YouTube video. We control the stream.
So that time I heard the intro. But then it's frozen again. Did you mean for it to be?
It freezes after it's done.
It's frozen again. Did you mean for it to be?
We should be back though.
Freezes after it.
We should be back though.
Freezes after it.
Can you back that away from the mic so it doesn't hear it from the mic?
Can you back that away from the mic so it doesn't hear it from the mic?
Okay. I'm back. Like as far out as my arm will go anyway. You can hear him clickety on the wood floor. There, I think having my mic a little bit higher is better.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and turn that off. So
Okay.
we don't get any more feedback. So now let's like talk and see
Like how it goes.
how it goes with that.
Okay.
So
So what would you like to talk about?
I thought we were going to continue the stuff.
Which stuff? I just talked about a bunch of stuff on the last little bit that was like so squealy garbled that nobody knew what we were talking about, so we could really talk
So
about
start that over.
like love triangles in geeky literature or what we're watching on Netflix.
Yeah,
Or
sure.
What a cheap date you are taking me to.
Cheap date. Where did I
Peter
take you
Piper
for the
pizza.
Valentine? Where did I actually take you for our what we were celebrating for Valentine's Day?
Oh no, we went to Greek.
Yeah.
And that's not cheap.
That's not cheap. At least that one isn't.
Yeah. Well, I think most Greek places aren't cheap. I just think it's one of those things because it's a
Well, I don't know.
time-consuming process.
We've been to one that was that wasn't
Can you give it a
super
rest,
great.
No, I don't want to play. I need a minute. You're persistent today, dude. I'm done. Yeah, so we were out in this weather, which is probably a bad idea. And it was like kind of scary because my car is newer. It's like the first new car I've ever had in my entire life. Like kind of scary. Like because my car is 8 miles on it when we first bought it. It's like the first new car I've ever had in my entire life. And so, not gonna lie, like kind of scary. A little more concerned about the car. Like when my car is 8 miles on it when we first bought it. It's like the first new car I've ever had in my entire life. And so, personally, not gonna lie, like kind of scary. A little more concerned about the car. Like when my car is 8 miles on it when we first bought it. It's like the first new car I've ever had in my entire life. And so, personally, not gonna lie, like kind of scary. A little more concerned about the car. Like when my car is 8 miles on it when we first bought it. It's like the first new car I've ever had in my entire life. And so, personally, not gonna lie, like kind of scary. I had an excuse. But even you with your New Balance that had treads, you were still sliding on the ice.
Yeah.
I mean, there was ice on the parking spaces, on the sidewalky type stuff that goes up to the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
That was really slick because there's no, like at least in the parking space, there's like some texture. There's
Right.
no texture on that sidewalk type stuff. So, and then when we got home, because our driveway obviously is that same, cement kind of sidewalky type material, so there's no texture on that either. So just trying to get out of the car and get from the car to the front door was kind of a slip and slide. But
Just a
didn't fall.
little bit.
Didn't fall. How about them apples? Well, luckily we have other cars like in our
Well,
driveway.
gee, I don't like those apples.
You do like them apples. You'll like them a lot. I have to admit that I'm a big wussy to the cold too, but so is Vincent.
Now I
we're
am.
both
I didn't used to be.
wearing thermals.
Yeah.
Under our clothes.
We're still wearing thermals under our clothes right now.
Right now, in the house even, because we're that cold. So, yeah. And secret tip, if you have a heating pad for all of your aches and pains, you can actually put your heating pad in your bed under your covers before you're getting ready to go to bed, and it'll warm up your little bed. Like, basically in one spot, but I kind of put it down at the bottom where our feet are going to be because our feet tend to get colder.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put it like on Vincent's side and let it sit there for a little while, and then I move it over to my side and let it sit there for a little while, and then it's fairly warm.
She doesn't put it on my side at all.
You're persistent today. You just feel like I owe you playtime, but I don't, because we've played a lot and I'm kind of over it. You're real pushy.
Pushy dog.
Yeah, go be pushy with Dad.
No, he doesn't want to.
No, he wants to be pushy with me. This dude right here.
So now you
look
can
what you
adjust
did.
it. Yeah, that's good.
Look what you did. No, I don't want to play. Go away. It's just been all day. He's like that dog. If you've ever seen that movie Spanglish, he's like that dog. Like if you accidentally start to play with him, he will never stop.
So we are still testing this this new mixer. So if we sound okay, hopefully you don't have to crank your volume all the way up. If you do, let us know and we can adjust that. But we can't hear what's coming out right now because we don't want to like do a audio loop in there.
You should message one of your friends and tell them to get on and watch, and then they could just let us know so that we didn't have to sit here just hoping that people would get on. And then I could go live the rest of my life without being here on this camera, in this chair. I could go watch some Netflix. I could go finish some stuff that I need to do for tomorrow, because I have to work tomorrow, unlike you.
I don't have to work.
I just said that. Literally just said that. Doge. What are you getting at, Anakin? Get out from under Daddy's desk. Did you find his secret stash of peanuts? The dog loves peanut butter. Peanut butter and cheese. Those are his two bribery tools.
Yeah. Cream cheese. He loves cream cheese.
Mm-hmm. And American cheese slices.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we give him when company comes over, because he will bite your face off. He's not a fan of company. But if we give him cheese, you try to be coming into his house with cheese, he'll take your cheese and your hand. But if we're here, he's good. Which is nice. It's nice to have a guard dog.
Yeah.
But it's kind of intimidating for some of our guests. Like, we've had some guests who are like, I think I wet myself.
Well, Stuart.
Scared. Stuart. Mm-hmm. Our middle son, who is scared of the doggos.
Yeah.
He's not a fan.
No. Not at all.
I'm about to be out of batteries.
On this, on
Battery Aziz. I don't mind. I'm about to be out of patience too. So how much longer do we have to do this? Because we're not doing like an actual show where we have something to talk about. We're just kind of randomly talking like I normally do in real life.
Well, I need to check both of them, so if I know that they're both working, I can't.
I know, but we've been checking it for a long time. Can't you just stop it and go back and play it?
No.
Well, are your friends coming or what?
No, they probably have other things to do.
Because it's Valentine's Day,
Mm-hmm.
so they're probably on dates with their wives.
Probably.
This is the worst date ever.
But they're not on dates with their wives because nobody's out there driving.
Well, they're having an at-home
Because
date.
it's cold everywhere.
What if they cooked for their... Anakin! No! No! That's naughty. Go find your toy. Go get your toy. Not this toy. I hate this toy. Go get another one. Where's your tire? Go find your tire. Go get your tire. That's not a tire. No, that's not the tire. Oh, I don't like that. That's not the tire. Go find the tire. Go, I don't like that. Go find the tire. Go get the tire. You got it for me earlier. Where's the tire? The tire. This is a rope. This is a Chewy. Where's your tire? Yeah, I'm exasperated because I don't like this toy. It's full of chew and slobber and drool. It's ratty and I don't like it. It's yucky. It's yucky.
Smells bad.
It's yucky. I don't like it. Where's your new toy? Where's your antler? Where's your antler? Where's your antler? No, stop trying to give this to me. Oh, it's terrible. Why do you keep trying to give it to me? I hate it. I don't like it.
So can you center that and move it? Yeah.
I can, but he's just going to kick it again.
And move it back,
I don't want to move it back.
please.
No, I looked at myself earlier and it was disgusting.
Just move it back because there, that's better.
And then he just ran into it.
We're on
again.
the side by side, so I can't see anything. From like here on.
Well, even this. Look at, I have jowls right here and wrinkles right here. It's real hideous. It's not fair. You're real pretty and you have pretty skin and you don't look
I
wrinkly.
have gray hair on my face.
You do have gray hair on your face.
This hair is coming on my face.
On my face. Did you see all the stuff that your friends posted on that
Yes.
video? They wanted to send help.
For the hair that was coming in out of my face.
Might I go for just a moment?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be back. I just had a lot of soda.
Soda. So what's happened with y'all out in the interwebs? And it's just me. Yay. I really need to get a bigger green screen behind the desk. Well, behind the streaming computer desk. Because this doesn't always work out so well all the time. So I'm gonna try to hear what's coming out from He's going to push right through that. Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work at all.
That didn't work at all. Do you want me to try the other microphone for a little bit?
No.
Just this one?
We're working on that one.
Okay. So, I'm back. I had to go to Tinkletown. But now I'm back.
Okay, can you check our audio while I mute our mics?
Well, just mute my microphone and you talk.
I'm muting and I'm talking right now. So I'm seeing if that's coming out. So.
Am I on mute or am I on unmute?
You're on unmute right now.
I'm on unmute right now, so I should be able to hear myself?
Yeah.
Okay. I can hear myself.
How
I could hear
low
both
do you
of
have
us.
it?
Ow, dog. Like less than full.
But if that's the case, I should be able to hear you.
I mean, I think you can't hear me because you have on your headphones.
So it sounds pretty loud?
Can you hear us?
I can't hear because I'm not close to the phone.
I can hear.
I can hear, but is it... Can you hear it only if you have it all the way up? Like, what if you have it, like, medium?
All right, well, let me put it to medium.
Only if you have it all the way up. Like, what
So if I have it super low, I can't even hear it when it's this close to me.
You can't hear it at all?
Nope.
What about now? Can you hear it now? It'll take a while before it comes through.
I can hear it like a whisper now. And I'm at about half volume.
How about now? What does it sound like now? Does it sound better?
Sounds better, but do you want me to turn it all the way up to see what it sounds like if I have it on full volume?
Yeah, but do it like over there so it doesn't...
Okay, so that is... You muted me like halfway through what I was saying. That's mean. Why do you keep muting me and unmuting me?
Why, I'm trying to get it to where we have the least...
That's mean. Why do you keep muting me and unmuting me?
Why, I'm trying to get it to where we have the least... If you can hear us out there, let us know what we sound like, so we can kind of adjust our levels. Yeah.
Are we live on the Facebook?
No. Not on Facebook. Why? But let's go live on Facebook at the same time and see how we're doing on there.
Oh, I was just putting a thing on Facebook to ask people to let us know.
Oh.
So are we live on there now instead?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I don't have to do that. I can discard that post that took me a really long time to write, and then I didn't even need to do that. So, hey everybody, this is Testing with Geek Out SA. So if you didn't see earlier, Vincent got a new mixer, and we're trying out the new mixer to see how it sounds and like what the levels need to be and stuff so that it's ready for the actual show, the show. No, we don't want to talk about Lana Lang. We want to talk about Lois Lane.
We don't want to talk about Lana.
I don't like her. Don't like her. Over her. Or we could talk about, I mean, isn't there a timeline where Superman and Wonder Woman are together also?
Yeah.
I think that's a cute couple. I'm down for that couple. I ship that. Did you know that's a thing now? Like if kids like each other's relationships, they ship it.
To where?
I ship that. No, they relationship it. Like I ship it.
Oh, okay.
Not like shipping, like Amazon's gonna send you something, but like you ship it.
Well, they should. They should send us something. We have Colin Campbell saying, "What was up?"
What's up?
A few.
How about tragic love stories in geekdom? Anakin.
So, what are some other
No.
couple?
Okay, well, what
couples?
about Anakin and Padme? Tragic love story.
A little on the low side, but sounds really clear.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. Clear is good. That's what we're hoping for. So I think a lot of the Star Wars love stories are kind of tragic. I mean, if you look at Anakin and Padme, which I guess is because the Jedi are not really supposed to love
made an adjustment
people
there,
so
so
that they don't have like fear and anger and stuff. But even if you think about Princess Leia and her brother Luke, because gross, he's her brother, so they couldn't have very much of a love story. They kind of loved each other, sort of a little bit, and he was like, she likes me, bro. But
they didn't know.
But they didn't know. And it was just because they had a connection that they just didn't realize. They had twin connection. But even her and Han, like once we find out about everything that happened with Ben, and their love story was kind of tragic. And ends in tragedy.
On whatchamacallit, on Empire Strikes Back, where she tells him, "I love you."
And he's all,
like,
I know.
I know. And that was the ad-lib part on his part.
On his part?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like Star Wars has plenty of love stories. And then you have like, love triangles, like with Cyclops and Jean Grey and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Like, so, whenever you get all these freaks together, somebody loves somebody and somebody's like dissed by somebody else. And so, there's not enough love to go around for all of you, And then Wolverine always seems to attract all the little young girls. And he's like, no, you're little.
That's
no,
okay.
that's okay. I'm solid. No. And they're like,
But like everybody's young to him.
Well, yeah, right. But he's got that, mopey bad boy thing going on.
Except Jean Grey.
So, of course, women are, like, down for him because he's the mopey bad boy. So, it's like, that's very tropey of everything, right? Whoever's the bad boy, the women just want to, like, be there for him and make him feel better. And
So we did just make a change. I know we got a perfect on YouTube, but how are we sounding on Facebook right now? Because we're dual streaming right now.
And sorry, you can hear the clickety-clackety, clickety-clackety, clickety-clackety of Mr. Man's feet.
That's our dog.
That's Mr. Anakin Man,
Yeah.
who just clickety-clacketies. And then I think when I think of geeky love triangles, I also think of like all the Harry Potter stuff with like Harry and Hermione and Ron.
Speaking of love, I love that R2 beanie. Thank you, Colin. Appreciate it.
It's actually mine, and he stole it.
It's mine. It's always been mine.
It's mine. You have the sock monkey one, and you have a Superman one.
Yeah.
The R2's mine. I bought it for
mine.
myself.
It's for me. Mine.
I bought it for me.
Whose drawer is it in?
Well, I put I put the beanies that I wear more often in your drawer because I ran out of space.
It's in my drawer. It's in my drawer.
That's not
So
fair.
I'm asking y'all, if something is in your drawer, Who does it belong to? Let us know.
I'm his
what you think.
wife. Doesn't all of his stuff belong to
Colin
me?
says no, it's mine now.
No!
Hey, we have Per Magnus watching us too, so thanks for watching. He says yo 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 on Facebook. Thank you.
So, did any of y'all try to brave the cold out there for like your Valentine's Day? Like, did you try to have a date with your significant other or with yourself? Because, you can love yourself. Because RuPaul always says, if you can't love yourself, how the heck are you going to love somebody else? Can I get an amen? So, we did try to go. Well, okay, we didn't go on a date because we went on our Valentine's date on Thursday.
We did on Thursday, which was perfect.
Which was lovely. But Mr. Antsy and the Pantsy, because he has to work from home, doesn't get to get out very much. And he was chomping at the bit to get out today because, of course, it's the most dangerous day possible. So when does Vincent want to leave the house? Today. So this morning when we left for breakfast, it wasn't so bad. But then at about 4, we went to Peter Piper Pizza because that's Vincent's favorite pizza. Don't know why, but anyway.
No,
It's
don't just say
okay.
Peter Piper's Pizza. There's more to it than just that.
Okay, it's specifically the New York 3 cheese pizza from Peter Piper Pizza. It's the only one we ever get there. That's the one he likes. That's the one he wants. He's all for that pizza. So
It's the closest thing I've ever had to New York pizza.
Well, I've been bugging him for pizza for a couple of days, even though we're not supposed to be having it, but we've been very bad lately. And so finally he was like, okay, fine, if you want pizza, then we have to go to Peter Piper. And I was like, fine, because I wanted Marco's.
What? Yeah, but I went to get out of the house.
On the most dangerous day of the year.
It's not the most dangerous. It's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be the most dangerous day
So
of the year.
anywho, I'm trying to be cute. So I have on my little sweater and my little Valentine top. So I have red Converse. So I put on my red Converse. That was a very bad idea because there's no tread on Converse. And the roads are icy and the sidewalks are icy and the pathways leading up to businesses are icy and the driveway was icy.
Yeah.
But I did not fall. So there's that. I slipped a lot, but I did not fall. But then when we were driving back, we had to drive like 10, 15, and a couple of places like 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It was like a little scary.
So, Per Magnus says, we're indoors staying warm. Good.
Oh, good.
Collins says, I made homemade pizza for dinner and stayed in. So.
Yay! That's a good idea. That was what I wanted to do. We had leftover lasagna.
We had a nice time over there.
Because
we had a
I was
whole
like, give him a hard time.
area to ourselves.
Yeah, I was just like a little scared coming back. And I wasn't like I was scared for us because like when you're driving 5 to 15 miles an hour, it's not that. It's just that my car that we have right now is the first brand new car that I've ever had in my entire life. So I'm like 47 years old, 47. And it's the very first one I've ever had. It only had 8 miles on it when we got it. Mm-hmm. So it's not that I was worried about us so much, which is kind of like ugly thing to say, I think, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to dent the car. And it's already got like a crack in the windshield from a rock coming off of a truck. Mm-hmm. But I don't mind that. Speaking of cars, what are y'all's cars' names? What is your car's name? Because I know if you're watching this show and you're a geek, your vehicles have names. So I always wanted to name a vehicle Valkyrie.
Okay.
And so that is her name, the newest one.
The newest one is Valkyrie.
She's Valkyrie,
okay.
yeah.
When did that happen?
Like right after I got her, I've been calling her that. I just didn't tell you.
Oh.
Because I like to make fun of you for naming your vehicles. But yeah,
Oh.
I name my vehicles. I have a 1969 Nova that I would really like to get redone. And I haven't taken care of it the way it needs to be taken care of. It was my grandpa was the original owner of it. And it was brand new when he got it. And her name is Big Bertha. Because she's a beast.
I don't know if I like that name.
Oh, no? Why not?
Big Bertha?
Yeah, her name's Big Bertha. Oh, because your grandma's name was Bertha?
Yeah, I don't know if I like that name. I just don't know if I like that name for that car.
Oh.
It's a Nova. Why would it have a name like Big Bertha?
Because she's a behemoth.
Yeah, but that Big Bertha is for like a truck or something. A big truck.
No, she's a behemoth with like no power steering. She's a beast. Oh, well, what would you name her? I've always called her Big Bertha.
No, I don't know.
Well, what do you name yours?
I name them after Greek goddesses.
Okay, so right now you have a light blue, Mercury Mariner.
I haven't named that one.
Shut your face. What's the Miata's name?
I haven't named that one either.
What? You always name your cars.
Yeah.
What was the name of your little Escort?
The Escort. Wasn't it Artemis or something like that?
I don't remember.
I think it was Artemis.
I don't remember.
I think it was that.
So you really haven't named your Mariner?
I haven't named my Mariner, but it would have to be something...
Because it's a Mariner, so it'd have to be something aquatic.
Aquatic, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going after?
I don't know what he keeps thinking he sees in the front yard. There's nothing out there.
No, every time I look, I was like, there's nothing out there, dude.
There's literally nothing. I don't know what he thinks he sees. A bird, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe it's a bird.
Because he's been racing out into the backyard lately, and there have been no cats, but it's just been birds.
In high school, we had a copy machine that squeaked so bad, we named it Old Bessie.
Old Bessie.
Old Bessie.
Nice.
Do y'all remember those, what were they called? The purple ghost machines or something like that? How they used to make the copies, but it was like with purple ink?
Yeah. What was it called? Shoot.
Do y'all remember that? I don't
Something
know,
Master, right?
Mariner's new name, Bodie McBoatface. No, it's not going to be Bodie McBoatface. It's not going to be, no, Steve.
No, it could be Ariel.
That's not a Greek goddess.
Neither is Artemis. Artemis is a dude.
No, Artemis is a... It's a Greek something or other name. You're thinking, because every time I said it was Artemis, you said, oh, like Artemis Fowl. No, not Artemis Fowl. I didn't even know what that was until you told me.
Anakin, what are you getting at?
But
so name your Mariner. You've got to name it right now on the spot in front of all of us.
I don't know what an aquatic...
Oh, Poseidon.
No, it can't be a Poseidon because it's got to be a girl for me.
Tell me Def Leppard's not the best band ever. The best. Yeah, I don't know what he thinks he sees. So now you're going to Google Greek goddesses of the water.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Greek
why
sea
not?
goddesses.
Greek sea goddesses. Well, I think mine is good as Valkyrie.
Amphitrite?
No.
Or Amphitrite?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That doesn't fit.
In Greek mythology, the goddess of the sea, wife of the god Poseidon.
Doesn't fit. It doesn't work. Sorry.
Why does that not fit?
Because it just doesn't fit. I don't like it.
Oceanus. Who's Oceanus? It's probably her dad.
Fit. I'm going to find you one. Boy, everybody loves Amphitrite.
Yeah.
No, not everybody on there. Everybody on the Googly Booglies. Great Googly Boogly.
See, it's a good name.
I guess if you have to.
It's got to be the goddess of the sea, you know?
Well, Doris was the goddess of the abundance of the sea.
I'm not going to call my
Doris!
vehicle Doris.
Yes, like from True Lies, Doris and Boris.
Doris and Boris, yeah. No. Mm-mm.
Come on, it's great. I love it.
No, I'm not going to do it.
You could name her Isis. You could go Egyptian instead of Greek.
Yeah, but then they're going to take it and say, oh, you're vehicle is named Isis? No.
I don't know. I just feel like amphitrite just doesn't sound right.
Sounds right to me.
Amphitrite. No, I don't like it.
Well, it's not your car, so.
Well, she is Poseidon's wife.
Mm-hmm.
See? Her mother was Doris. So how about that? Anakin! Stop kicking my thing. Why are you such a moose?
So Steve says the official color of my Ford Escape is black pearl, so I named it the Pearl.
There you go. The Pearl. Okay, so since we're talking about naming stuff and like the worst namings, is anybody's watching has played any kind of games, like role-playing games, or even like when you're playing games like on the computer or whatever, or on PS4 or something, there's a lot of the times there's characters that you get to name, right?
Right.
So what is the worst character name?
I know what it is.
That's what it is. Okay, you tell. Go ahead.
But it's not mine.
But it's not yours. It's one of our children.
Yeah, it's one of our children. It's our oldest. He was really into Pokemon. So his character's name was Pokemon.
Pokemon. That was his name. Not even Ash. Like, I'm like, don't want it to be Ash, like Ash Ketchum? No?
Nope.
No. Pokemon.
No. Pokemon.
Yeah. But
well, he was like 9, right?
I was going to say he was like 10 maybe. Yeah. 9 or 10. So we started them playing pretty early. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
What are you moving, dog?
But yeah, his daddy doesn't let him live that down to this day. I'm sure we have it somewhere in the house even still.
I do have it.
Yeah, I thought so.
One of these days.
I mean, I thought you and your friends were pretty weak, if any of your friends are watching, because, like, their characters had aliases, like Falcon and Blackbird and stuff, which is, you know, kind of weak, but whatever. But then their actual real names were the guy's real names in real life. I mean, his real name is, Lee. His real name is Vince. His real name is Rick.
No. That's the real name of the person that's of the character.
I was like, you guys have no imagination.
No, that's not what it was. Real name meant the person that had the thing, not the character's name.
Like the whole time I was writing the game, I was like, y'all are stupid.
You're still not getting it. It wasn't about...
No, I get that you're trying to pretend like y'all had an imagination.
It wasn't the character's real last name. It was just who the character she belonged to.
So what is Blackbird's real name then?
Isn't it like Diego something or other?
I don't know. I don't remember. Is it?
It's Diego something. We have it in there. We have it in the...
But I've known a lot of people who are like that. Like, they can't come up with anything, like, bless their hearts. They just don't have any imagination. So they name it, like, after somebody that they know, after themselves.
Because you didn't know the entire story behind it, is none of those characters had an original name because we didn't have a life before.
Because you were clones.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. I just thought it was funny. I mean, I didn't know when I was first looking through it, and I was like, these guys are weak sauce.
Yeah, that weird feedback is the dog moving back and forth and getting in the line of the wireless microphones. So he's moving back and forth because Steve says he's getting some weird feedback sounds. Sounds like you can hear it too. Yeah, I hear it too. It's whenever, like, Anakin is going back and forth in front of Colleen.
I think we're going to have to get him at Baby Gate.
Yeah.
and lock him out when we have a show.
And then we're gonna have to like hear him cry the entire time.
Yeah, well, crying's better than
He needs to get used to it though.
yeah. Yeah, because we've had him since the end of December, so he's had a couple of months now. He should feel more secure, like we're not gonna abandon him or whatever. Although I don't know, people did say it could be 6 months to a year, but
Great. That's awesome.
all right. Do you feel like we're all fixed now, so I can go do a little bit of work, so I can wind down before I have to work?
Yeah. Hey, Steve, if you can just give me let us know how we're sounding real quick now that I've adjusted everything. Everything should be good.
I'm trying to keep him busy right here, so he stays on the carpet. I have a Star Wars carpet, shockingly enough.
So hopefully this sounds a lot better than we had before. This should have eliminated a lot of the noise that we used to have with our previous mixer. Of course, it's a lot more expensive than our previous mixer. Not by much. But luckily I had a lot of gift cards that I saved from Christmas, so I used that. Sounding good. Awesome. Well, thanks for checking us out, guys. We're going to go ahead and end it here. I'm Vince.
Oh, and I'm Colleen.
Geek out,
Geek out,
I
I
say.
say.